Hello and welcome to Be Bright Tarot.ca, like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, YouTube, and website. So we are here this week with our, energy for the week ahead. This is week of April 12th. So just some cards on what we can look forward to for the week. All right, so the first card we're going to pull is something that might be a challenge for us this week, and that is the Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. I guess the main kind of statement here is that we should no longer hold onto the things that no longer serve us, that no longer bring us joy, or that just aren't right for us anymore. So, a challenge question would be, can you let go of the expectations that others have put on you, that perhaps have led you down this path that isn't quite right? We are on our own journeys to seeking true, authentic selves, and it feels like maybe we're on the wrong path. And some of that is, trying to make everyone else happy instead of ourselves. So this card, it indicates that it's time to think about that, and is kind of telling us that the situation we're in, has kind of come to a natural end, and it's really time to leave it behind and seek a new direction for yourself, um, and just be ready to move forward and release the past, release the things that uh, aren't working for you any longer. It is a challenge this week to think about where it is time to move forward and leave the situation behind you. So the next card is something we could use to meet that challenge, and that is a Magician reversed. And so the reversed Magician is going to, okay, so in order for us to take on this challenge of the Eight of Cups, like, what is, trying to find what is true and best for ourselves, the Magician reversed is telling us that we may have to get a little selfish. And, it is really telling us that you have all the tools in place to reach your goals, but that we're going to have to put yourself as priority, put yourself as number one in order to put the past behind you. You're wanting to start your new journey. You're ready to go on that new journey, and it's important that we put self as number one. And it could mean that we have to use a bit of illusion or showmanship. Maybe get a little trickery, or just do what we can to get out of the situation we're in and get moving forward. And it really comes down to us putting ourselves first, and just taking being selfish. It's just about being selfish and moving forward. So it's okay. It's okay to do that. I know it's hard, but it's important that you do. All right. So what should we avoid in this little journey this week? That's the reversed Page of Air, Page of Swords. And so this card is reminding us to avoid staying stuck in our fears, our anxieties, our despair. If you really want to leave your situation behind, then you must find hope. You must forgive yourselves. You must overcome your fears because the situation we're in, it's likely bad for us. It's um, it's not good. It's not going to help us find our true happiness and joy, but it is known. We know it. We've been living it. We're maybe resolved to it. It's known, right? And so it's relatively safe. The risk and the scary things happens when we leave that safety and security behind us, right? And, when we seek out the unknown or make a change or find our own path, even if we know it's going to make us happy in the long run, it's that's the scary part, is making that decision. So we have to avoid being stuck in our fears. We have to let go of those fears and the anxieties and face it right now. So that's the choice facing us right now, to stay or to go. And so let's avoid getting stuck in our fears of making that choice, um, to stay or go. All right. Final card for the week would be a positive outcome that we might look forward to. And oh my goodness, that is the Fool. And the Fool is here to tell us that there is a brand new, fresh start just waiting for us to take our first step. This is the start of the whole tarot deck, the beginning of a brand new adventure. And so, if we go into this with optimism, hope, and excitement of, for the next phase, if we're willing to take the risk and trust that we are ready, that we do have the tools and abilities, and that this journey is going to lead you towards your true self, then it is time to take a step. It is time to move forward. Let's release expectations, both of our own selves and how our past may be influencing those expectations. Let's also release the expectations that others have on us, because those are their expectations, not necessarily what's good for us. Let's refuse to be weighed down by the opinions of others. The Fool is naive and open to possibility, and so let's just go for it and take the first step on a new adventure, whatever that looks like. If that's a new work adventure, a new project, if this is all about relationships or your health, your wealth, yourself, your relationships, your work, wherever it is definitely going to be a week of leaving the past behind you, being selfish, and going for what is true for you. So bebrighttarot.ca, like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, YouTube, website. Have a wonderful week.